Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us this morning. Obviously, the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series is going to a brand new track this weekend at Knoxville Raceway. Just kind of tell us your thoughts going into the weekend at a new track, dirt track.
Yeah, I mean, I've only been there once, just watching a local Saturday night sprint car show, but um, I don't know. I used to get really excited about the dirt stuff, but yeah, I don't know. It's not as cool or as fun as you'd think. They just make it so hard to fit our style race car, and I feel like it puts it back in the car's hands a little bit for how good it drives when it gets slick like that. And yeah, it just creates no passing. So still excited to go dirt racing. Obviously, it's still fun. Just different. Just different.
All right. Well, we will go into questions now, and we will kick things off with Bob Pockris. Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, good morning, Sheldon. Do you think it'll race any way like Eldora or any way like the Bristol Dirt, or is it just going to be totally different than either of those?
I think it'd be similar to Bristol, just around the bottom. There's not a lot of banking there. So I don't know. Eldora was actually fun. It was pretty cool up against the fence. And you had something to like lean on. Where Bristol was around the bottom, which I didn't really like. I like when it like spreads out and you can run the top, and then it creates passing down low. Where when it's just on the bottom, it's just really hard to pass, and kind of got to be dirty with guys and push them out of the way. So I think it'll be similar to Bristol, but obviously it's gonna be way different. It's a lot bigger, a lot flatter. The dirt's different, so. Yeah, it'll be different, but I don't know. We'll see.
And how do you approach this race in the sense like there's not a dirt race in the playoffs, but you're right now you're pretty close to playoffs. So are you just looking like, well, get how many points we can get and go on?
Yeah, I mean for us, we're I think like sixth in points, so it's just stage wins and race wins that matter for us. We're not really in contention to go run top three in the points. So, yeah, that's our goal, is just to go try to get stage wins, try to get a race win. Hopefully our truck's pretty close in practice and we can dial it in, and yeah, just try to score as many playoff points as possible.
Thank you.
Next question will come from Tucker White. Go ahead, Tucker.
When NASCAR returns to Charlotte later this season, we've seen that with the surface there, where I think it was repaid back in 2005 or 2006. It basically still looks like it hasn't even aged a day. And compared to other tracks like, say, Darlington, which was also repaid at that same time. So given that, what kind of tire wear do you see at Charlotte compared to, say, Darlington or Atlanta?
Okay, can you repeat the beginning of that? I didn't catch that.
Basically, it just boils down to that the surface at Charlotte is about 15 or 16 years old at this point, and it looks like it hasn't even aged a day.
Yeah, I mean, I've been there at times and it has worn tire. It's all on the tire build, really. But then when we were there in the truck this year, the fall off was a few tenths, maybe half a second, where when we go to Atlanta and those places, Darlington, it falls off 2 seconds.
All right, thank you.
Next question will come from Kyle Dalton. Go ahead.
Hey, Sheldon. So this year, you've had the one win. Comparing to last year, you already had a couple wins in your pocket. So kind of give me an assessment of where you are and what your thoughts are on this year so far.
Yeah, I mean, we're not where we want to be, obviously. We'd like to have 5 wins by now like the floor has. I guess we weren't prepared for how good everyone was going to be, and we were showing up the first half of the season, our first few races, with the same stuff that we were like winning races with last year, or dominating races. There was a few there last year where we led almost the whole thing. So we were showing up with the same trucks and we were really bad. Just, I don't know if they were changing the tire or everyone else got that much better. I know DGR got a lot better. The front row truck with Todd in it. They've had a lot of speed lately, and obviously KBM's always been fast, but they got John Hunter in it this year, so that certainly helped them. Yeah, just straight up didn't have the speed, getting beat, struggling to run top 10 some places. I mean, a few weeks ago, Nashville, we ran 14th, like just bad, horrible. Qualified like 24. So, yeah, I mean, not fun, not where we want to be, but have speed at certain places. Kansas, we had speed. We obviously had a lot of speed last weekend at Pocono, so that was really nice. Yeah, I mean, I do all I can as a driver of just when the trucks don't drive good, they don't drive good, and pretty much everyone will tell you that. So I think we're warming back up at a good time now. Charlotte, we had a really fast truck, won stage 1 there, and just got too aggressive with Todd and wrecked myself. Same thing at Texas, another fast truck, got in the PJ1 early, and like it's just ice. So yeah, wrecked myself there, and finished third at Pocono. So fast trucks recently, I think we're only getting them better, and yeah, it's a good time to start warming up for playoffs.
Thanks.
Next question will come from Kelly Crandall. Go ahead, Kelly.
Thanks, Sam. Hey, Sheldon. The truck schedule has always been a little bit wonky in the sense of you race a week or two, you get some breaks. It's not really consistent maybe as the other series, but going into the playoffs, I mean, it's really broken up. You raced a couple weeks ago at Pocono, you go to Knoxville, then it's nearly a month before your next race, and then it's 2 weeks before the playoffs start. Does it feel weird to maybe not have a little bit more of a rhythm in the schedule before the postseason starts?
Yeah, I mean, I wish we raced more. Obviously last year we had 3 months off there when all the COVID stuff was going down. So then the whole year seemed like we were racing every week or every other week. So that was a lot of fun. I liked racing every week, and hopefully I'll move up next year and be able to do that. So yeah, it's different. I feel like we get into a rhythm when we race 2-3 weeks back to back, and then we have 2-3 weeks off to sit around and twiddle your thumbs. Really, it's tough sometimes, but it is what it is, you know.
And I wanted to ask about Darlington, because the truck series will be going back there for a second time because you can't go to Mosport. You won there earlier this year, seemed to really take well to that place. So just thoughts on getting to run it a second time, and now it'll be in the playoffs. So does that maybe set up as an opportunity race for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I try to look forward to all the tracks we have coming up. You got to be good at all of them. So really fast there last year, struggled there this year, and just caught the cautions right on new tires to grab that win. But I felt like the truck didn't drive good all night, and then when I got to the lead, it drove really good. So I don't know if the air is just that bad there or what I was dealing with, but yeah, looking forward to it definitely, and yeah, hopefully we can get a win and move on to the next round.
Any additional questions for Sheldon? All right, Sheldon, thanks so much for joining us, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.